What's up everybody? What's going on, Bosquez FX family? I hope you guys are all doing good and welcome back to Bosquez FX YouTube channel. We do appreciate you guys to have you back once again here as well. Guys, I'd like to thank you all who just subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you have not yet done so, please kindly hit the subscribe bell and turn on the notification icon so that you will not miss out any new concept from this channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to share with you the most easiest way to look for buy or sell in the market. So what you have to do, you just have to stay tuned until to the end of this video as well. If you are also new here, we also talk about smart money concept, ICT concept and order block strategies. If you are looking forward to learn about those concepts, you're most welcome to join the family. So guys, the first thing which you have to do whenever you wake up and open your chart, you want to go to a pair which we call DXY or what we call USD index. So once you open your DXY or USD index pair, what you have to look for, you just have to look if DXY is going for a buy or a sell. So let's say it's going for a buy. What you have to understand, Nasdaq or US 100 will be going for a sell, GBP USD will be going for a sell again, and Euro USD will be also going for a sell, and USD CAD will be going for a buy, and USD JPY will be also going for a buy, and USD Zara will be also going for a buy. So what you have to understand, you have to understand that whatever you see on DXY, you have to go against these four pairs or these three pairs, which is Nasdaq, GBP USD and Euro USD. Meaning whatever you see on DXY, you have to go opposite, meaning it have to match. Let's say you see a buy on DXY, it have to match that you see a sell setup on Nasdaq or GBP USD. Let me show you a certain example, right? So as you can see, this is our DXY pair, right? And you can see the price have been going down, now they are going up. But before that, you know that the first thing which you do, you go to your to your H4 time frame. And once you are in your H4 time frame, you just have to understand the price or you have to understand the market structure. So as you can see, here was our supply zone, this was our supply in our H4 time frame, right? This was a supply zone, meaning we did have a swing high. Let me use this, a swing high, and this is our swing low. We have a new swing high, right? At the top we have another new swing. Let me delete. Okay, something like this. Let me delete this. So this is our swing high right here, right? And what you can see, guys, remember this supply, it was a failed supply, so the price have flipped the supply to be a demand. But before that, you can see that we did have a fair value gap or a imbalance level, right? Which price just came to fill the imbalance and shifted the market going to the upside. But if you come back in 15 minutes time frame, now the market structure will be something like this. As you can see, this was our last high right here. This was our last high right here, guys, as you can see. So this means that this candlestick was responsible for breaking the structure right here, guys, and you can see the price continued going to the upside. So what you have to do, you can delete this, right, and then highlight the demand zone area. So this is your demand in your in your 15 minutes time frame. So you have to highlight it something like this, and you have to understand your market structure breaker, right? Your market structure breaker. This was our market structure breaker at the top, as you can see, meaning we did have a swing high and this was our swing low right here, and a new swing high and then the price came back again, mitigating this demand level right here. This means that this demand was being mitigated, and then the price just came back to induce this demand because it was already being mitigated, right? And now this zone will now become a inducement. So after inducing this zone, the price started going to the upside. So meaning at the top we also have another market structure breaker. This was our nice market structure breaker. We also have another one, which is this one. This one is another market structure breaker, and now we did have a change of character. Now this is our change of character, and now once we identify that we do have a market structure breaker and a change of character, we'll now understand this is our what, our supply level. We also want to see price reacting to that supply because it was responsible for giving us a change of character as well. It did give us a breakout structure, but the price was just inducing the low, right? It was inducing the low. So now whatever you were going to look for today, you're going to look for buy, but you need a change of character. But you can see this was a bearish momentum going to the downside. So what you needed to do, you have to go to your 15 minutes to your 5 minutes time frame, right? And once you're in your 5 minutes, you can see that we did have this last opposite candlestick, meaning we did have a breakout structure, and at the top this was a change of character, meaning we didn't have any last opposite candlestick. So you had to use this last candlestick, which is this one, something like this. Or what you can do, you can just use your discount or your fib, right? And then you have your discount level, which will be this one right here, and then this one will delete this. So this was the zone which you are going to focus on today. So you do something like this, and then now you are going to look for your buys at this momentum right here, guys. So your buys were going to be at this momentum, your SL below this zone, something like this, and then your take profit will be this one, right? Something like this, right? Something like this. So I can show you, you can see this was my analysis which I did, which I'm doing now. You can see we did have a breakout structure, another breakout structure at the top again, change of character. So this was my supply, that's where was my target was at. So now if we go back, that's the same thing which we want to see on on GBP USD. So this was my analysis. Let me see if I had my analysis. No. Okay, this one right here, guys, as you can see. So this was my trade. Now I can now understand, okay, we did have a swing high, this is my swing low, and we did have an inducement, price went up, and then my entry was around this zone A. So you just have to calculate your pips. So if your SL is it's 30 pips maximum, it was around this zone, or if your SL was 15 pips or this high right here. So they just induced this zone, right? But they were going into your direction, even though you did have a nice change of character, right? Nice change of character, but the price did induce this zone because of news, because we did have a news. So this was the candlestick which we did have on news. So this was just a change of character being created, and this was a breakout structure at the top, right? Meaning whatever you are going to look for, you are going to look for your orders at this momentum right here, and your entry here, calculate your pips, right? Maximum 30 pips. So if you risk 30 pips, this was going to be your target. So the reason for this one to be our target, remember what we have seen on DXY. Let me go back on DXY. what we have seen on DXY, we have seen that we did have a breakout structure, change of character, and this was our last opposite candlestick, meaning this was our supply level. So that's why you are going to target this low. Let me show you, where is this? Okay, this low right here. Why? Because we did have a breaker. Remember what I have said, you can have a swing high and a swing low. So this means that this was our what, breakout structure, and this was our change of character. So this is a breaker block, something like this, right? We also did have a hidden base right here. This was a hidden base. That's why my take profit was targeting this low right here, guys. I did have the analysis, right? Let me just show you. So this was my analysis. I was targeting this low right here, guys, as you can see. So that's why the price just came back to 10 at this momentum right here. So it's possible that the price will now start going to the upside. The price can also start going to the upside, but for me to look for my buys, I need to see a clear mitigation, right? A clear mitigation, because now the price just respected the imbalance right here, but they just give a nice turning point. As you can see, the price rejecting here, and we have two dodge candlesticks. So it's possible that the price may continue going to the downside, and GBP USD will also start going to the upside. So you just need a clear confirmation of a change of character. So this can be also a nice trade, because you can see at the top we did have a what, we did have a breakout structure, at the bottom, and change of character at the top, and this may be a good what, a good demand. That's why I said the market can just turn at that point, and you can use your SL 15 pips, 30 pips is on you. It depends on how much you are going to risk, right, on your account. It depends on how much you are going to risk on your account. But you can see we did have a nice breakout structure here, so this may be a good confirmation for what, for continuation pattern. So I hope this video will help you. You just need to backtest it, and as well you have to look for DXY setups every day. And what you see on DXY, if it's a buy, you know that you're looking for a sell on what, on GBP USD. Also on Nasdaq, you can also look for what, for sell. As you can see, the price went down, right? It went down, but for me, I was looking for buys at this breaker block right here, but I didn't have a confirmation. That's why I didn't take this trade, because the price didn't come back to any interesting zone right here, so they just returned here. So I didn't take any trade, and you can see this breaker can also give you two ways to look for buy or sell. As you can see, the buy failed, and then they just came back to retest. So it can also help you to understand. You can also look for shorts while the price is going to the downside. We'll talk about this on the next video. You have a blessed day, guys.